It's February the 2nd and 5 a.m. in the morning as I back my car out of the garage this morning to go fishing. As I pull out of my driveway and onto the county road, I notice that the onboard temperature is 33 degrees, but it's supposed to get up to the lower or mid 40s before the day's over. I've got an hour and a half drive to the place where I'm supposed to meet my friend Jerry, and then from there we'll have another hour's drive to get to the lake where we're going to fish. Well, there's Jerry. That was pretty good timing. Looks like he just pulled in. Well, you hit it pretty good. You said it'd take about an hour and a half or so.
No church, Jerry.
Oh, is that right?
That's a cowboy church. They have your type of music. They have about 3 guitars, a mandolin, a bass, 2 fiddles, and then sometimes they have a banjo. Now, sure, I know they're in there, and I know they'll hit Ned rigs, but why don't you catch a 5-6 pounder? And I've talked to a lot of other people, they don't. Now, pulling that stupid A-rig, they'll catch some bigger bass.
There's an old road bed off that point, and Jerry said he caught some there a couple of weeks ago. As you can see, the water temperature is a little over 41 degrees, and Jerry says we'll be holding our boat in approximately 40 foot of water and hopefully catching fish in 25 to 40 foot of water.
38 foot of water, and I didn't catch him very far out.
Yeah, he's right where you said he'd be, wasn't he?
Look how fast they are, Jerry.
Let me have that. Let me have that fish. I'm gonna get a picture of him. Get a picture of the guy that caught it back there in the background. Did he hit it pretty hard?
Just barely fell it. I thought I might have bumped something, but I jerk a lot of times and there's no fish, but you got to.
That's a nice spot, isn't it?
Yep. Now then, when you put them right back in like that, they're okay.
Yeah.
Pretty good fish. But Jerry, I didn't hardly feel him. I just felt the line tight. The line tight. You want a picture of him?
No, that's fine. I'll get one occasionally. Is that a largemouth?
That's a largemouth.
I want that then. I do want a picture of it. Jerry is a master fishing the technique we're using now. We're fishing a 3/16 ounce lure on 6-pound test line in 25 to 40 feet of water. And it's a slow process. You've got to feel the bottom. So you go slow and lift and drop and pull and feel. It's a difficult technique to master.
I'm going to sit down there, Jerry, to get him. I'm going to have to sit down right there in that seat.
Bring him right to me. Bring him to me, Jerry. Boy, that's a big one. That is a huge spot, Jerry. Take him.
Okay. Now we do different than most. Right here, I'll show you this. See right there where those pinchers are?
Uh-huh.
Now listen to it.
As you can see, we caught this fish in 40 foot of water, and when you do that, a lot of times you have to burp them, otherwise you could kill the fish.
I think we'll go over about halfway and fish toward. That won't hurt to fish toward them, will it?
I don't imagine.
Just a little ways. I just want to see if they're on right now. Swimming with him. A little far. He's a fish. Look how he took it in.
Yeah.
Look at the color on that fish.
That's a nice little spot right there.
Isn't that a pretty thing?
Uh-huh. But it don't feel little either.
They're fun, aren't they?
I'm going to play with him.
You're going to get your money's worth there.
Yeah. Pretty nice one.
Yep, he's close to a kid. Can you sit down there and get him in, or do you want me to help you? He's a keeper. Don't lose him.
I want to get a picture of him with that little crawdad in there. Just leave it in his mouth and I let it hang out.
Well, I hope he measures, but I'll bet you he's going to... That's number 8.
It's around 38 degrees here now, but 2 days ago at my house it was 6 degrees, so it's been kind of cold. I started to take a picture of this eagle, but I didn't get him. He flew away. Jerry saw where the eagle landed, so we're going to go see if we can get a close-up of him. This time of the year, you can sometimes drive right up close to these eagles because they don't have any young ones now, and they're used to boat traffic anyway. So we'll see what we can do here. We're not as close as it appears in the camera, but what a beautiful bird. We're going to start fishing back down toward the landing now. We've got another hour or two and that's it. Automatic release.
I hit the release button. I wouldn't have done that if he'd been a keeper.
That one's shaking your pole. Yep. Automatic release again. I missed one and then caught the second strike I had.
You came back at it?
Now I think it's a different one.
You set down and melt him?
There you go. Yeah. Saved me taking him off, didn't it?
Fat. Isn't that a beautiful fish? He's got a crooked.
He has got a crooked back, doesn't he? Jerry's got one more spot that he wants to try before we go back in, and then we may hit that first point a second time. Once again, this technique we're using is a slow process. You've got to drag that thing so slow, and it's essential that you feel the bottom. If you don't feel the bottom, you don't get any strikes.
Hey, that's a long time. You'll measure, I believe.
That's good fish, isn't it?
That is good fish. You got him something for a while. That's bigger than what I got in there, I believe. I think that's a ton, man. That's a catfish. I'm gonna leave the net on him. God dang it.
Boy, that is. I gotta have a picture of him. here where I can get a good shot of him. Well, that's a horse, ain't it?
Isn't that Dundee?
Yeah. Good land. I don't know if I can even hold him up or not. That thing will weigh 3.5, 4 pounds.
You go about 3.5.
Yeah. Good picture.
I'm gonna turn him loose.
All right.
Ready?
Feels like it. Isn't that a sight on earth how fat they are? They have to be feeding, don't they?
Yeah.
To be that fat.
Boy, he's dripping.
Boy, that's a good fish. Well, this was a wonderful fishing trip for me. The weather has been so bad that it's been difficult to find a time that you can fish. And to fish with Jerry is such a pleasure. He's such a professional at what he does. He fishes almost exclusively for bass, and I love talking strategy with him. And we caught quite a few fish for the water temperature and the time of the year. I was very happy with everything. I hope you enjoyed coming along with us, and don't forget to click that notification bell, and we'll let you know when we have our next adventure.